Hello everyone, how you doing? Thank you for joining my YouTube channel. My name is Jenks and I'm going to be walking you through how to pass your CDL Class A road test. It's very easy, very simple, okay? So first thing you want to do, you want to make sure you get a good night's sleep, okay? You don't want to go through the road test and be tired. Make sure you get a good night's sleep. And every road test, you're going to have an appointment. Make sure you get to the DPS or the DMV, get there early, okay? Give yourself some time to get there, and you want to at least see, because most DMV, I don't know, depends on where you're at, depends on the state you're in, you could actually see other people doing their road tests and doing their skills tests and pre-trip. So you want to get there early so you could actually see what's going on. Make yourself familiar with the area, okay? So after you finish your pre-trip and your skills, you're going to move on to your road test. A lot of people fail because of little simple stuff, okay? First thing you want to do when you go on your road test, and everything you do in that truck, you want to make sure you tell the examiner, okay, I'm making a right turn, I'm putting on my right indicator, okay? Everything you're doing, you want to make sure you tell the examiner, because if you don't say nothing in the truck, then the examiner is going to start asking you questions, and they're going to catch you off guard, okay? If you're driving down the street, okay, and if you see the speed limit, okay, make sure you point it out. The speed limit on this roadway is 35 miles an hour. My current speed is 30 miles an hour, okay? If you pass in an overhead and whatever the height is on the bridge or the overhead, you want to point that out, okay? Okay, so I'm approaching overhead pass, and the height in this overhead pass is 14 feet 7 inches. Always say the feet and say the inches, okay? Don't leave it off. If the examiner tells you to switch lane when it's safe to do so, okay, whether you're going in your left lane, whether you're going in your right lane, always make sure you turn your indicator off when your truck is fully in that lane. Do not turn your indicator off and your trailer is still in the next lane, okay? They're gonna fail you for that. So make sure you look in your mirrors and make sure your truck is in the lane, correct lane, fully lane, and you can see both lines. That's when you switch your indicator off, okay? Always have your hand on the steering. 10 and 2. Don't let go. 10 and 2. Okay? At all times. When you're making a turn, you make your turn. And when you finish making your turn, 10 and 2. Look through your mirrors every 8 seconds. Okay? Left, right, left. Always look in your mirrors. Don't just turn your eyes. Turn your whole head and look in your mirrors when you're doing your driving test. Okay? And you look to your left, look to your right, and you're looking for potential hazard. Always point it out. If you're passing somebody on the right side, I'm approaching, I got potential hazard to my right. I got potential hazard to my left. Okay? Make sure if you're going towards the intersection and your light is on green, if you could see a light on green, you start slowing down. Because by the time you get to that intersection, that light may be red and you don't want to jam on your brakes. Okay? So make sure you start slowing down and give yourself time to stop. If you go to the intersection and there's a vehicle ahead of you, you want to stop at least 2 car lengths behind that vehicle. And what that does, it gives you enough clearance. If that vehicle breaks down, you could go around that vehicle. Because you don't want to stop behind a vehicle and end up have to back in. You don't want to do no backing, okay? Less backing is better for you. So give yourself enough space between you and that vehicle in front of you. Next thing, if you go to the intersection and your light is on red and you're gonna stop behind that line. Don't put the nose of your trailer on the line or over the line. You wanna stop behind that line, okay? Make sure you stop behind that line. If you're making a left turn, you wanna end your turn in that left lane, far left, okay? If you have 3 lanes going to your left, 2 lanes going to your left, always wanna end your turn in the lane that you're in. So if you're in a far right lane, you end your turn in a far right lane. If you're in a far left lane, you end your turn in a far left lane, okay? Now, when you're driving, the examiner is gonna tell you do a safety stop, okay? You put your indicator on, whether you're gonna stop on the right side of the road or the left side of the road. Put your indicator on. When you come to a complete stop, you put your vehicle in neutral and pull up both your brakes, okay? Then you turn your signal off and put your forward flasher on. Then you're gonna say to the examiner, at this point, I would turn my truck off and get my 3 reflective triangles. And I'll put them behind my truck. 10 feet, 100 feet and 200 feet. Always mention the feet. And the easiest way to remember is my formula is 112, okay? 10, 100, and 200. So I just use a formula 112. It's easy. That's the easiest way to remember. But always make sure you tell the examiner how far you're gonna place your reflective triangles, okay? Remember, put your seatbelt on. That's the first thing you wanna do. Make sure you have your seatbelt on at all times. Don't take your seatbelt off, and don't take your hand off the steering wheel, okay? If you're gonna put your indicator on, use your hand, your left hand, and you put the indicator on, right, left, okay? But make sure you wanna maintain a 10-2 at all times, like, you know what I mean? So thank you for joining, and hope you pass your road test. Good luck. Follow these steps and you should be fine. All right, thank you.